The year 2026 didn't begin quietly for Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun. In fact, it began with a feeling fans couldn't quite explain, but immediately recognized. Without a single official announcement, without paparazzi photos or dramatic headlines, their names started trending again. Comment sections filled up. Old clips resurfaced. Interviews from years ago were suddenly being rewatched, analyzed, slowed down frame by frame. It wasn't nostalgia alone driving this wave. It was expectation. Fans weren't just remembering what Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun were. They were wondering what they could still be. Ever since their time working together, their pairing has lived quietly in the background of the industry. No scandals, no forced fan service, no loud denials or confirmations, just mutual respect, subtle mentions, and a chemistry that never felt manufactured. The kind that doesn't need constant proof to survive. As 2026 approached, both actors found themselves at pivotal moments in their careers. Ji Chang-wook, known for constantly challenging himself with darker, more complex roles, was stepping into projects that demanded emotional depth rather than action-driven charisma. Nam Ji-hyun, on the other hand, had grown into a powerhouse of controlled emotion. Her performances praised for realism, restraint, and maturity. And that's when fans started connecting the dots. They noticed how interviewers began asking Ji Chang-wook different kinds of questions, less about stunts, more about partnership, trust, and growth. They noticed how Nam Ji-hyun spoke about comfort on set and actors who listen, without ever naming names, but somehow saying everything. Social media picked up on the smallest details. A quote here, a shared timeline there, even similarities in the way they described their ideal projects. It felt less like coincidence and more like two paths quietly moving closer again. What made this moment powerful wasn't confirmation, it was silence. In an industry where noise often replaces substance, Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun remained calm, professional, and focused. And yet, that very calm made fans believe something meaningful was possible. Not just a reunion on screen, but a creative partnership that had unfinished business. People began asking the same question in different ways if they were given the right script, if the timing finally aligned. If 2026 was the year the industry stopped looking backward and started looking forward. What could Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun become together now, older, wiser, and more grounded than ever before? And as the year unfolded, one thing became clear. This wasn't just about a comeback. It was about potential that never faded. Fans weren't just imagining it, they were seeing hints everywhere. Early in January, photos from a private table read leaked online. Not scandalous or intimate, just a quiet shot of Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun laughing over a script. The image alone sent the internet into a frenzy. Comments ranged from nostalgic, finally together again, to speculative, are they just reading lines, or is there more? Then came the first official project announcement. A drama slated for late 2026, teasing a story of trust, betrayal, and unexpected alliances. While the synopsis was deliberately vague, insiders hinted at the undeniable chemistry between the leads, chemistry that could carry the entire narrative. Fans dissected every trailer, every short clip, every social media post. Every glance, every gesture, every shared line delivered with the ease of people who understood each other without explanation became viral content. Media outlets were quick to fan the flames. Articles appeared, not about gossip, but about the artistry of their pairing, how two performers who once worked together in 2016 had matured into a team capable of subtle, electric storytelling. Every mention of Ji Chang-wook's intensity was paired with Nam Ji-hyun's quiet, grounding presence. The narrative being built was clear. 2026 would mark their era of understated dominance. Fans began organizing online watch parties even before the release. The excitement wasn't just about seeing them on screen. It was about witnessing a story that had been slowly unfolding behind the scenes for years. The energy was palpable. From Twitter threads to fan edits on TikTok, every platform exploded with anticipation. The pairing had become a symbol of patience, artistry, and the power of quiet dedication in an industry obsessed with the loudest voices. Even industry peers noticed. Directors, writers, and fellow actors began mentioning the upcoming collaboration in interviews, subtly hinting at the magic on set. One screenwriter even commented anonymously that the way Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun shared space in rehearsal was like watching two dancers in perfect sync, but not performing for the crowd, performing for the story. As weeks turned into months, fans watched as small interactions leaked online. A shared coffee on set, a respectful nod in a group photo, a congratulatory message after a scene run. Nothing was staged. Everything felt real. The subtlety only amplified the excitement. It wasn't drama. They had earned the audience's trust. And now, as 2026 unfolded, it became undeniable. Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun weren't just another on-screen couple. They were the living embodiment of anticipation realized, of chemistry refined over years, of a connection that didn't need headlines to prove itself. Every project, every glance, every line delivered was a promise that this year, fans would finally get what they had been waiting for, a collaboration built on history, trust, and unparalleled artistry. The countdown had begun. The story was just starting, and fans were ready to witness it all. The excitement around Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun only intensified when behind-the-scenes clips began circulating. In one, Ji Chang-wook was seen helping Nam Ji-hyun adjust her costume between takes, a gesture so simple yet so revealing of their mutual respect and camaraderie. Fans zoomed in, analyzed, and shared frame by frame. Every subtle smile, every reassuring glance became fodder for speculation and admiration. It was clear that their on-screen chemistry was only matched by genuine trust off-camera. Social media discussions quickly evolved into countdowns and fan theories. Some predicted plot twists based on snippets of dialogue leaked from rehearsals. Others focused on how the pairing might evolve compared to their previous collaborations. Memes, fan edits, and reaction videos proliferated, each piece celebrating the duo not just as actors, but as symbols of dedication, maturity, and artistry in K-drama storytelling. Meanwhile, media outlets began publishing deeper features, interviewing staff who worked closely with the pair. Directors and crew praised their professionalism and commitment. One cinematographer revealed, "The energy between them isn't something you can teach. They read each other like an open book. It elevates every scene." The buzz went beyond casual fandom. It became an industry-wide acknowledgement that Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun were entering a defining phase of their careers. Promotional events and photo shoots started, carefully curated to tease without revealing too much. Every interaction was analyzed, a hand lightly resting on a chair, a shared laugh, a quick exchange of words behind the cameras. Fans dissected these moments endlessly, proving that anticipation could be as thrilling as the drama itself. Even rival actors admitted that watching the pair work together was like seeing chemistry in its purest form, unscripted and authentic. By early spring, the project had become more than just a drama. It had become a cultural event. Online communities dedicated to Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun grew exponentially. Fans discussed character arcs, possible plot outcomes, and even speculated on wardrobe choices. Every new teaser release sent thousands of fans into near-instantaneous frenzy, trending on multiple platforms within hours. The project was no longer just about acting. It was about the power of storytelling amplified by two performers whose talent and dedication demanded attention. Even as interviews and previews continued, the aura around Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun remained grounded. Neither made overly dramatic statements, they let their work speak. Yet, every subtle action, every genuine expression captured on set, was enough to keep fans on edge. There was a shared understanding among audiences. 2026 would not just mark another drama. It would define the legacy of two actors whose partnership, patience, and persistence had created a perfect storm of anticipation and admiration. The drama's official release date was finally announced, and it was met with global excitement. From Seoul to Tokyo, Manila to New York, fans organized live streaming events, watch parties, and social media countdowns. It wasn't just a show anymore. It was a celebration of Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun's shared artistry, a testament to the years of growth that had culminated in this moment. Every scene, every emotion, every line delivered promise to honor the expectations of a fandom that had waited patiently, invested deeply, and now prepared to witness history being made on screen. As the premiere approached, the excitement reached fever pitch. Fans shared their own stories of what the pair meant to them, creating a mosaic of admiration, nostalgia, and hope. And when the first episode finally aired, It wasn't just about the story, it was about seeing Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun, two artists who had grown together and apart, finally stepping into a new chapter that fans were eager to follow every step of the way. The stage was set. 2026 was their year, and Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun were ready to remind the world why anticipation, patience, and talent combined can create something truly unforgettable. Fans knew one thing for certain: this was just the beginning, and every moment from here on would be unforgettable. As the series gained momentum, every new episode became an event in itself. Social media buzzed with reactions, gifs of Ji Chang-wook's subtle glances, Nam Ji-hyun's expressive eyes, and the small, almost imperceptible touches that highlighted their chemistry. Fans weren't just watching a story unfold, they were living it, analyzing every frame, theorizing about every plot twist, and celebrating every triumphant moment. Interviews with the cast and crew added fuel to the fire. Directors praised how naturally the pair adapted to each scene. They trust each other completely, one crew member revealed. You can see it in how they interact. Even improvisation feels seamless because of the bond they've built. On talk shows, Ji Chang-wook spoke humbly about the project, emphasizing Nam Ji-hyun's professionalism, while she returned the compliment, highlighting his dedication and warmth. Each word only intensified fans' admiration and affection for the duo. Public appearances further amplified the hype. Red carpet events, fan meetings, and press conferences were meticulously planned but inevitably became showcases for their undeniable connection. The smallest gestures, Ji Chang-wook adjusting Nam Ji-hyun's jacket or Nam Ji-hyun sharing a reassuring smile, were magnified and celebrated online. Every detail, every glance, was dissected and shared across platforms, fueling trending hashtags that dominated worldwide. Meanwhile, fan content exploded. Artistic edits, compilations, reaction videos, and even fan-written stories thrived in digital communities. Supporters analyzed not just the drama but also their interactions off-screen, showing that the fascination with Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun extended beyond acting. It was about the authenticity, dedication, and emotional resonance they brought to their work. The duo had become a cultural phenomenon, inspiring discussions about professionalism, friendship, and the power of on-screen storytelling. Even critics couldn't ignore the pair. Reviews praised not only the narrative but the emotional depth brought by Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun. They were described as elevating the drama beyond entertainment, making it an experience that connected with viewers on a personal level. The synergy between them was repeatedly highlighted as the reason the series stood out among the countless dramas released that year. Merchandise, fan events, and online collaborations quickly followed. Limited edition items, behind-the-scenes footage, and interactive digital experiences allowed fans to feel closer than ever to the stars. The fandom wasn't just consuming content, it was actively participating in a shared journey, celebrating each victory, each emotional moment, and each professional milestone alongside the actors. As the finale approached, anticipation reached unprecedented levels. Fans speculated on how the series would end, what twists remained, and how Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun's characters would evolve. Social media campaigns and countdowns multiplied, uniting fans worldwide in a shared excitement that transcended borders. The pair's on-screen and off-screen narratives had intertwined so seamlessly that viewers felt deeply connected to both the story and the actors themselves. When the final episode aired, it wasn't merely the conclusion of a drama, it was a global celebration. Fans shared heartfelt reactions, trending worldwide hashtags, and digital tributes that honor both the story and the incredible journey of Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun. Behind every scene, every laugh, and every tear, the audience recognized the years of dedication, growth, and trust that made this moment possible. Even after the series concluded, discussions didn't fade.